Yo, what's going on, guys? Double A here, and today we're going to talk about the new ZARYA Ultimate change. It recently got buffed, so let's take a look at who can escape and who cannot escape. Up first, we have Doomfist, and as for Doomfist, when ZARYA ults, he cannot use any of his abilities, including his ultimate, so he cannot use that to escape her ult anymore. Now, as for Genji, Genji can no longer shift out of her ultimate, but he can still deflect, which is pretty good. Now for Mccree, Mccree cannot use his roll out of a ZARYA ultimate, but he can still throw his E. Now for Pharah can't use her shift to jump out, and her E only works when pushing people away, but not herself. As for Reaper, Reaper is one of the few characters in the game that can actually get out of the ZARYA ultimate now. Let's take a look at that one more time. When he clicks shift, he's actually able to escape the ZARYA ultimate, and he's one of the few that can do it. As for Soldier, his shift is disabled. He can still use his health pack though, which is pretty cool, and he can also ult. Sombra can't use her shift or her E, but she can still hack her opponents. As for Tracer, you actually can no longer recall or blink, which is pretty huge. It's going to be a lot easier to kill Tracer now. Now we move on to the defensive heroes, starting with Bastion. Bastion doesn't really matter, you can still go into your turret form, you can still heal. As for Hanzo, Hanzo still has all of his abilities up, he can use anything that he has in his normal kit. Up next is Junkrat. This is an interesting one. Junkrat, while in the ult, can still throw his shift, but it won't knock him backwards anymore. He can still knock away opponents, but not himself when he's in Zarya's ult. Here's another look at it while he's inside Zarya's ultimate. You can see that he throws his shift down, but it won't knock him back. Up next is Mei. Mei can still use her shift, and she can use her E to wall people off. But you can't use your E to get out. I've tried that before. As for Torbjorn, same thing, he can use all of his abilities, nothing really matters. He doesn't really have anything to escape with, that's why. Widowmaker, when she's in the ult, she can't use her grappling hook. You can still throw your E, you can still ultimate, but you can't use that shit. As for Diva, Diva's pretty cool because you can't use your shift anymore with her. You can still matrix, you can still ult, but you can't use that shift. Here's the next hero that can actually escape Zarya's ultimate, it's Orisa. When you use your shift as Orisa, you can actually walk out of it. She's one of the only people besides Reaper who can actually do this. Let's take a look at it one more time. So when Zarya ults, you can still use all your abilities along with your shift. Once you cast shift, you can walk straight out of it. Now we move on to Reinhardt. Reinhardt actually can't use his shift ability anymore, whereas before he could. You can still use your shield, but you can't use that shift. Next up we have Roadhog. Roadhog can still use all of his abilities, including his ultimate and his heal. He can't really escape anyway. This is a change that I actually like. Now that the shift is disabled, you can't use it with Winston, whereas before I would click it and you still can't escape, so it's better to not waste it now, which is pretty cool. Now as for Zarya, when inside of Zarya Ultimate, you can still use your own bubble, you can bubble a teammate, but that's about it. Now we move on to the supports, starting with Ana. Ana can still use all of her abilities, you can still ult, you can still use your E, so same old, same old. Now as for Lucio, it's the same thing as before. You can still use your abilities, but you can't really escape. You can speed boost, heal boost, use your ultimate, the same thing. Now here's the interesting one. Now we move on to Mercy. Now when Mercy is inside a Zarya ultimate, you can no longer use her shift, which is actually really good. Now you can kill Mercy. But of course, there's a catch. For some reason, when you use your ultimate as Mercy, when you res, it allows you to escape the Zarya ultimate. I'm not sure if this is intended or not, but we'll keep an eye on to see if they're going to patch this or not. So let's take a look at it one more time. So when I'm inside, my shift is disabled. As soon as I cast my ultimate, I'm able to walk out. Now, of course, for Symmetra, she doesn't have any escape abilities, so nothing's really cancelled here. You can still use your ultimate, shift, your E, it all still works. And of course, last but not least, Zenyatta. Zenyatta can still use his ultimate, but he can't walk out of the Zarya ult anymore. He still will be stuck right in the middle. So that's going to do it for us here today, guys. So it turns out the only 3 people that can do it as of right now are Reaper when he uses his shift ability, Orisa when she uses her shift ability, and Mercy only when she reses and is able to walk out. But we'll keep an eye on that and see if that's going to be patched or not. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you next time. Peace.